I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to get some messages and see what the Most High God has for the collective. So let's, come on, grab your popcorn. It's time to chill. Come on and grab your popcorn. I hope everyone's doing well. So let's get started. Most High God, Mother and Father of Righteousness, I'm asking that you speak through me and give me messages of clarity for the collective and myself and what we're needing to know at this time. I'm asking that the right people be brought in. And thank you, God, for all you do, all you've done, and all you continue to do. Ashe. Okay. So we got number 54. Chief. Loyalty. Leadership. Principles. Head commander. Military mindset. Maturity. Mastermind. Main male. Supervisors. First authoritative position. Calm. Temptation. No. Temperament and gatekeeper. So let's see what this one is. Most High God, speak through the cards. What's going on right now? The chief. Clarify the chief. All right. So, I'm currently seeing that there is someone who's disappointed. There could be a lot of shady energy that could be happening at this time. A lot of shadiness that can be happening. Peace, everybody. Yeah, so someone stressing, thinking about lies. Clarify this. It's someone who's still trying to stay passionate. It's a King of Cups who's thinking a lot. They're stressing in their head. Why are they stressing so much? Because of someone trying to hold on. They're trying to figure out how to gain justice, or there could be justice, you know, with the Four of Pentacles. It's giving me that this King of Cups could not be given to. With the Six of Pentacles in reversal is clarify this. Someone could be wanting something fair with you, is thinking, I just heard the word irrational. It's someone who wants to, who's like trying to, could be talking to other people. There could be lies. Someone's trying to stay emotionally balanced because there is someone who's judging certain lies. Could be trying to be fair throughout lies that could be told, and a lot of shady behavior where it's bringing a lot of stress. With the Six of Pentacles is someone who has to deal with certain consequences and could be upset because a certain consequences are being strict where something may not be given to this person. So tell me more. So we got the Queen of Cups with the Hermit. So you could be alone, nurturing yourself, giving to yourself. Clarify this. Emperor energy. So this is someone thinking or trying to stay stable or mentally grounded while there is like mental chaos happening. You know, it's giving me that there could be truth that's being revealed, where it's giving me that with the two of wands is something that is delayed. What is this, ancestors? Manipulation. So it's manipulation. It's saying that something's going to backfire. Something could be backfiring. But let's get the full info. Ancestors, what's this got to do with? Clarify this information here. Someone under disturbance, stressing, and someone who wants to come out of, you know, we got introvert in the reverse. So someone who, there could be information being found out. Something could have got out. Where it's giving me that someone's not able to control a certain situation because something got out. Something got out. So it's giving me that someone's not able to control a narrative, or someone's not able to control something anymore and they're disturbed by this. Yeah, someone's delayed or stuck. And you know how we do it, collective. It's giving me, because you've learned from situations, something is like at a pause, something got stuck, like something is not going to work out. It's giving me that someone feels as if they lost something here and they're in their ego and they're trying to think about how to compromise with you. And so, tell me more. Yeah, I feel as if with the King of Pentacles, maybe someone doesn't care anymore. They're closing out a cycle. They're like, I don't care. Like, I'm grounded. I'm, you know, someone's stressing or shocked that you close out a cycle with the Death card is an ending. So it's giving me that someone is not able to control a situation anymore. But I want to look more into this and be specific. I don't want to be so vague with the reading, you know, how I do, or how we do, collective. We get to the nitty gritty of the situation. Because we need to find out what's going on, child. Thank y'all for coming on so late. So let's see. Okay. Clarify, chief ancestors. Yeah, so it's giving me that clarify this. Chief. So we got the magician here. Someone wants to, wait, these are falling out. I want to shuffle before. So it's giving me that someone's in their head stuck on a past situation that they want to heal. Someone wants to control a past situation with the five of swords. Someone's like really thinking about how to control a past situation, how to heal a past situation. They're wanting to control a past situation. And they're wanting to balance out and move forward to heal something. But with the chariot, it's something, whatever they're wanting to heal, they're blocked off. Like someone's needing to stop. Yeah. Nine of Swords in the reversal is maybe this is a situation you're no longer stressed about. You could be an earth sign. So, yeah, you're not stressing about it, but someone else is. Someone else is stressing about it. So it's giving me that someone's like wanting to control they want to take control of a past situation, and they're thinking about how to heal something. But with the chariot, it's someone who's needing to slow down, because maybe make sure y'all hit the like button, guys, please, because please hit the like button. Clarify more, ancestors. Yeah, so this is shocking to someone, that someone may have to stop trying to heal something with the star in the reversal. Someone wants to heal something, but maybe disappointed or set back and trying to heal something, because maybe you're very protective of your energy. Because you're someone who is very, like, you're already in the know. Like, you're intuitive already. And so deep down you feel like someone is very argumentative, or there's a lot of tension. Clarify this tension, ancestors. It could be gossip, someone trying to compete, someone wants their way, okay? So it's also giving me that, it could be some information that could be told. The issue is things that are being said are backfiring. With the baneful magic return is a situation that is backfiring. Tell me more about this. What is this? Yeah, it's people from the past that got a lot to say about you. Someone is not able to get rid of a bad past experience. Like, someone's still caught on something from the past, and so someone is sickly. They're caught on a past. It's creating a lot of confusion where someone has issues with a past situation that they just can't let go of. So let's look into it more. Ancestors, give me more information about this situation. What's going on? So it's a meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So these are people who are thinking about, they talking about past events. So there are people who are talking a lot about things that happened from the past. And it's a lot of like negativity going on from the past, where manipulation, the thing is the Chariot is in the reversal. So it's telling me that even though it could be a lot of conversation about you or whatever could be happening here, it's just giving me that it ain't really affecting you like that, meaning that something could be out of control or gotten out of control. But the issue is whatever is being spoken is backfiring. So information, people talking a lot of mess about somebody here. Clarify the Five of Wands. So yeah, the Moon card tried to come out in reverse. So it's people who are stuck on the past. Tell me more. Yeah, but the Five of Pentacles is you're not worried about the past. You're not in the past. You're blocking the past. You're not. Someone's sad because maybe someone wants to like offer you something here with the Four of Cups, but yeah, someone wants to heal. Someone's stressing about healing something. They want a new start. Tell me more. Yeah, someone wants a new start. So with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, someone's trying to figure out how to get that new start. So maybe this is someone who wants to take charge to get the new start, because it's things that happened in the past with the baneful magic return is someone feeling as if they're not getting what they want. Okay, so tell me more, because it's backfiring. Whatever was said is backfiring. So we got good news, blessings, and compromise. So it's someone who either knows that there's good news coming for you. They want to compromise before this good news comes in. Or this is a person who wants to compromise with you because this person, they want to compromise. They're trying to figure out how to do it. So let's see. Ancestor, tell me what's going on. Most High God, speak through the cards. All right. Unexpected surprises that spark introspective to lead emotional breakthroughs, unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. So this is you could be gaining you could be gaining an opportunity, and there's someone who wants to like connect with you before this happens, maybe. Is that right? Yeah, with the devil card. Someone wants to depend on you, or someone could, yeah, definitely wants to like connect with you before something good happens. So with the Ten of Pentacles is a good opportunity that could be happening for you financially. So you could be stepping into financial independence. And with the Nine of Cups and the Hermit is someone who wants to come out of isolation with you, but only because it is about self-gratification. So with the Five of Pentacles, someone may be afraid of being left out in the cold. So yeah, because someone sees your strength as the Empress in the Strength card. So you're very confident at this time, collective. You know, you're very confident. And that's shocking to somebody, because you know it brings out the truth that's being revealed about you, which causes tension here, you know, because you're continuing to move forward. And someone's like, well, since you're continuing to move forward, I need to see how I can get in where I fit in before this happens. So someone's planning to compromise. They're planning to take charge. So we got loyal. So this is said loyalty, chief, leadership, principal, head, commander, loyalty, military skills. So tell me about this chief. Tell me about this person. Definitely want to give you an offer. It could be a Queen of Swords and an Emperor who's a liar. This is no, a Queen of Wands who's a liar. It could be an Emperor who wants to come towards a mother figure. This is a fire sign. So this fire sign is a liar, okay? With the Seven of Swords, is someone who's wanting to control or like take charge. They're coming off as someone who's confident, but secretively, they're, you know, the judgment is here. This person could be under judgment. What is this person trying to do? What are they trying to do? So currently they feel left out in the cold and they want fairness. You know, they're trying to figure out how to get it. But with the Devil card, it's more so to control, dominate, manipulate. And with the Baneful Magic, return back. So this is somebody who definitely wants to dominate and control. They're trying to figure out ways to do it. You know, this person has a certain way that they want to play things out. And so with the Moon card, it's someone who's being very secretive, sly, and very set on trying to demand or get their way, okay? But with the Four of Cups, it's like you rejecting this person. So tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, this person is going to be very emotionally manipulative. You're going to see it happen. You as the mother or mother empress, you could be an empress, you could be a Leo, Scorpio, you could be a Taurus, a Aries, whoever you are, you see through it. It is being exposed, even though this person could be trying to manipulate. This person wants to connect with you on a friendship level. With the Six of Wands, and someone who wants a give and take situation. So with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles is maybe someone not willing to work on it, someone not willing to deal with this person. Because you see through this person, you see the lies, you see what they're a part of or something like that is what I'm seeing here. And that's the frustration. So it could be a lot of lies being said, competition energy where someone has lost control or is losing control, trying to continue to remain like this leader or something. But let's get some more clarity. Ancestors, clarify the chief and tell me why the chief is here. All right, so with the Five of Pentacles is someone hoping that, clarify, someone who could be losing their integrity. I just got that. Or lost their integrity. They could have, they're like weakening. They're not as strong as they tend to look. Someone is thinking very small, or is trying to control something, but they're losing it. You know, they're trying to, they could be, you know, with the Strength card in reversal, is like someone who's not that strong. Someone who is trying to look like they are, but they're not. Deep down, they're losing their power or something like that. And with the Ten of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles together, it's showing me that maybe this person is, why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. These not supposed to be here. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. It's, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so someone's trying to be strategic. They could be working with a group of people who could be maybe family or something, but these family, they don't feel like family. Tell me more. It's giving me, yeah, they're all like family, but no one feels like that. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles is someone who may still not feel whole. Someone who may feel like they've lost or losing. They don't feel confident. Like someone's losing confidence. But I want to look this up. Someone don't feel like they're not doing well emotionally, internally. Someone's losing their strength or something like that. Yeah. So this is someone who's possibly, let me look at this. Someone who could be a part of something but not feeling as if they got the necessary, they don't necessarily have the support that they would like. This is someone who is still trying to survive or something like that. So it's dealing with security versus lack existing at the same time. Yeah, so that's what it is. Someone feeling unsupported by people who should be supportive, or rebuilding your own foundation after being put in a difficult situation. So maybe this is you trying to take charge, but maybe at this time you don't feel as confident as you should. With the Nine of Pentacles is you got the willpower to do it, and there is people that support you, I see. You're grounded, and with the Eight of Wands, like fast movement that could be happening when it comes to your stability. So tell me more, ancestors. What's going on here? Yeah, so you could be there's like a lot of shady behavior that could be happening around you, where someone could be watching you constantly. Someone could be doing a lot of, like, the issue is, even though there is a shisty behavior that's going on with you, there is a person who's under judgment for this. Clarify the Seven of Swords. It's giving me that this person is either trying to leave you without options, or has no options to try to be conniving. Because this person, this father figure, or this could be anybody, this fire sign, could be feeling very insecure. So you are someone who could be very strategic, leaving this person with no options. Clarify the Judgment. Yeah, because you got your clarity about this person, and because you got your clarity, maybe you know this person is sneaky. This is how you're judging this person. It leaves you no options for this person, where maybe it's giving me like someone saying, well, let me think about it. Well, I don't even see you doing that. I don't see you being a person to be like, let me think about it. You're more so like, no, okay? So with the 7 of Pentacles in the reversal is not giving this person any opportunity, no space, no room, no nothing. All right? And it's because 6 of Pentacles is you're looking at how to be fair. Maybe you feel you've given a lot. Maybe you do feel content in how you have given. And so with the 9 of Cups is you're satisfied with how you've done things. Maybe you don't feel as if you were selfish at all. Ace of Cups is definitely giving. So there could be a King of Cups who is currently getting the point. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, someone who wants to like they're trying to feel driven. They could be like, oops. I'm just getting the oops energy, where someone's watching you, wanting to come towards you. But why are they like, what's the Tower here for? Because they see you as they someone sees you as who you really are, even if there has been lies. It's giving me that someone wants to connect with you on a friendship level. Someone finds you to be someone who is beautiful, loving, nurturing, and wants a true bond or connection with you. This is someone who could be thinking about this. You know, they're in their head stuck on this and trying to figure out how to go about getting it to work. So with the 6 of Swords, like someone wants to move forward with you and they want quick action, or they want to communicate, and they're thinking on how to get their message across. With the World card is someone who you may have completed a cycle with. Why is the World card here? Maybe someone thinks it's over because it ended with a heartbreak, because you're going to protect yourself. So you're in this energy of strictly protecting yourself. And that's just what it is. So yeah, emotionally, I feel like there could be people mad about your emotion. It's giving me that you're showing that you don't care and that you do have love to give, and someone is mad because they're not able to pull that love out of you, because you're only giving it to who deserves to be given, who deserves to for it to be given to. So with the 8 of Cups is you walking away because you're just not going to give it out to anybody. With the 9 of Wands is definitely you very protective of your energy and who you're giving to. And so someone could be very hurt about that. Okay, so overall, I'm just seeing here that there is a lot of gossip talking, a lot of information that could be given out. But with the 7 of Swords and the Judgment is people are judging it, and honestly, I don't feel like the gossip is sticking like it should, because people are kind of reading through it. And so anyway, tell me more, ancestors. Tell me more about the lead sheep. So yeah, this is a bunch of people, or this could be a few people that want to be loyal to you. These are people from the past. But with the Judgment and the 7 of Swords is like, why is the Judgment and the 7 of Swords here? Because whatever lies that were told on you is being judged right now. So there are people from the past who may have heard lies about you, or why is they possibly gained off of the lies that were told on you. Why is this here? Yeah, so these were people in their ego who feel as if they lost you, okay? So these are people who could be doing a lot of readings on you. They want to bribe you or endorse you into trying to connect with them again. These are people who maybe because they lied, it closed out a cycle. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they want to give you an offer. So tell me more. So Queen of Cups, Temperance is, someone who is feeling very pain, a lot of pain, could be hurting, emotional, and trying to control their emotions, but deep down, it's difficult for them to control their anger or their sadness, and it's because they feel like it's over. So with the Ten of Swords is someone who is who has, first off, they realize that whatever they gotten into is caused them a backfire where things aren't really working out for them. And with the all baneful magic and devil card is control, someone who wanted control, manipulative, someone who could even be jealousy, okay? So these are people that were supposed to be loyal to you, people who lied on you, and could also be judged by now. Who could be going through a lot painfully. You know, um, what else, ancestors? Yeah, people that you possibly walked away from or are walking away from, collective. So yeah, definitely moving on with your life. And I'm seeing here that there could be someone who wants to connect with you. Someone sees happiness and fulfillment with you. This could be a child who's thinking about you. It could be heartbroken, feeling like something is over when it's not. It's showing me that secretly, there is someone who is wanting to make something right, but they're not loyal, okay? So Nine of Pentacles is maybe you could be in this energy of putting things, it's like maybe someone feels left out, or maybe this could be you feeling left out. With the Fool card is showing me that there could be a new beginning for you, or you're having to choose to have a new beginning, and you're satisfied with that, even though this could cause others to feel uncomfortable, where there are people who are wanting to still control or hold on to you, collective. You got people still holding on to your energy, still talking about things that no longer are affecting your life. It's people who are stressing, and I see you getting through what could be shaking. Like with the Ten of Cups in the reversal, it's definitely a toxic environment, okay? A group of people possibly who are feeling uncomfortable in dysfunctional relationships, or there could be a relationship that could be over where you're moving on. Like you found that this situation was not settling for you. So with the Chariot is you moving on, collective. Definitely stand in control. And with that said, it could cause for someone who's manipulative to feel betrayed by you continuing to stand in control, or this is someone who is upset or hurt and still trying to hold on to a situation or a narrative that is being done. So Ten of Cups in the reversal is a dysfunctional relationship that someone's still trying to control, feel stuck in, that you're protecting yourself from, that you've ended. So you could be a Queen of Pentacles, or these could be people feeling left out. So it could be an air sign man, a, a earth sign woman feeling left out, having hope, or still trying to have hope, still trying to figure out how to come towards you. With the Six of Swords, they secretly want to heal something here. They feel like it's very important. And so with the Hierophant is, could be family or something like that, or an institution, or with the Ace of Swords, like someone who wants who's shocked. Let me see. Why is the Tower card here? Because it's like someone's shocked about how things have come. So it's Seven of Swords. No, not Seven of Swords. It's giving me that there is judgment. You know, whatever someone did in the past is being judged. Maybe someone thought they could get away with something. They're realizing that it is, you know, they're not getting away with it. It's seeing like, to me, it seems as if something could be catching up with someone. Whatever someone did in the past, there is justice. And so with the Seven of Pentacles, is showing me that there could be, I just heard the word evident or evidence. So someone's like, it's evident that whatever I did, I have to be satisfied with, because the Justice card is here. It's fair. You know, someone, you know, even though someone may not like it to be fair, with the Five of Cups is someone's realizing or looking into something. They could be getting information, or they could be learning that the things that they're going through currently have backfired, okay? So whatever someone thought they could get away with when it came to you, collective, even when it came to a lie or whatever happened, I'm seeing that this person, they're not getting away with it. Okay? So, yeah, that's Chief. So basically, Chief is about people who want to be loyal to you now. They want to come back and so-called do the right thing, but I feel like the cycle has closed because of things that have backfired from the past. So it's like people who want to redo. They want to redo it over again before you step into something abundant. So let's get some more information. We got Soul Tribe. Clarify Soul Tribe ancestors. All right, so with the Eight of Swords, it's someone who could be uncomfortable with you and how they feel about you. This is someone who feels as if you're a whole wish fulfillment, and someone wants to come towards you, okay? They want the Ten of Pentacles with you. They find you to be a huge blessing, child. Yeah, and they're sad about what they missing out on. Like someone's like, I'm missing out on such and such. Like you brought the world. And so someone could be understanding that maybe they blocked their blessing from you. Tell me more. So yeah, it could be a Queen of Pentacles who's in this devil energy. So with the baneful magic being returned is a earth sign woman who could be a Capricorn, or it could be a Taurus, or a Virgo, who could be feeling as if it's giving me a that's what you get kind of thing. Because this person worked really, really nasty on you, collective. Whereas someone worked, excuse me from burping, but Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, like someone who was very shady towards you. They worked real hard on being shady towards you. Whatever they did, we can look at what they did. What this person do, ancestors? What does this person do? I'm gonna have to find out what another deck. I got playfulness, but let's see. What did they do? A lot. It could be someone who lied on you as a mother. Someone lied on you as a mother. Someone lied on your motherhood, or lied on you as, possibly lied on your stability. But clarify, ancestors, what does this person lie about? Tell me. So we got adventure. It's someone who thought they can control something, but they can't. You know, this card, that's crazy. These cards came out again. So someone who wants to come out of the code with you because they can't control the narrator anymore. Someone can't control something. It's an earth sign, a Capricorn possibly. Whoever this is who lied on you, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus. Whoever lied on you, they are wanting to come out of isolation with you. All right? Tell me more about this person who lied. Yeah, so we got stop. So, stop is about someone wants to take a like stop is like where you taking a pause on someone, but someone's like, I don't want to take a pause no more. I want to keep going. But with the someone wants to protest to keep something going. Someone's like, wait, hold on. Let's talk. It says inadequacy, sue, attention. Like someone wants attention from you. But why they want attention? Stubbornness. Why do they want attention? Because someone wants to still try to control. They want you a part of their third wheel, what's this? Why do they want? Because they want to be a part of your life because they no longer can why does this person want to be a part of the collective? Because they're lonely. They don't know who they are. They're trying to figure out how to tell you the truth, or there is truth that will be revealed soon. So maybe before this happens, they want to come back around. So someone going to be wearing a mask when they come, but even though they're going to be wearing a mask, they want to tell you the truth. But why does this person want to tell the truth all of a sudden? No, why? What's going on? It's because someone's upset about you winning. Someone could want to apologize. They're not doing well at this time. What else? Why? Maybe they stole or lied on you. These cards keep coming out. It's about blessings, okay? So new opportunities, blessings. But yeah, someone lied on you as a mother, okay? And now, with the death card, it's like maybe you stop connecting to this person, you stop being this person's friend or something like that, or you stop being in their life, and now they want a new beginning with you. They've been watching you. They want you to give to them. Ace of Cups is like someone who's like very addicted to you and your energy, or someone who wants to manipulate and control. Like someone wants to come forward to you. But this is a person is controlling, okay? So with the High Priestess, Spirit is telling you to be aware of this person and their controlling tactics. With the Ten of Swords is someone who possibly betrayed you, definitely caused you issues. With the Seven of Swords is a liar, and someone who could currently be stressing right now. They're stressing. Someone's in their head a whole lot. Yeah, someone's stressing a whole lot. And they keep thinking about you. Clarify this. They're unstable emotionally. It could be a fire sign woman or a fire sign man, or a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius. Yeah, someone who's stressing. Someone could be stressing about something that feels hidden or unclear. Someone could not be trusting others at this point, and maybe you're like someone who's solid. Someone's in their mind a whole lot. They could be scared and feared. whoever this is, they're mentally going, they got a lot of issues. They're effed up. This could be an old friend, someone, they going through it. You know, they working with a group of people trying to collaborate, but it's giving me that they could be stressing about who they're working with too. Why is this person stressing so much? Why are they stressing? Because they really, really want to heal things with you secretively, but they know it's over. So someone's really stressing because whatever they did backfired, okay? So the lies that they told or sneaky behavior that they did, they want to come towards you because, collective, I can't lie about this. You about to be stepping into something abundant or something like that. Why do they want to be connected to the collective? Because why do they want to be connected to the collective so bad? Why do they want to be connected to the collective so bad? Because, okay, so we got the Empress in the reversal. So this could be someone who's very angry and aggressive, competitive, and insecure. And they want fairness with you. Maybe this is a person who wants to win with you. They could remember when you were maybe someone that they could clarify the 5 of Wands. Someone's just in their head about you not caring no more. This is showing me that someone still has conflict with you. And with the Empress in the reverse and the 5 of Wands is, I'm getting more so you don't care. And someone can't get that out their mind. They're still holding on to an energy of a maybe, like a maybe. It's someone who's still remembering you from the past, but they can't see you as uncaring like that. Clarify the Empress. What is the energy behind the Empress in reverse? Yeah, so what the Sun card is, you brought a lot of light, a lot of love. And you not caring is affecting this person. Where you're like, it bothers this person so bad. Clarify more about the Empress. Yeah, so it's the energy of someone who is maybe you've learned a lot, okay? You know your worth. And so with the Hierophant, it's the lessons that you learned, which causes you to protect yourself. It's more so about you're removing care. You're separating care from your grounded logic. Or, you know, the King of Pentacles is more like a grounded energy. So you know what you need to do. You're following rules when it comes to your life and what you deserve. So the Sun card is maybe like what you brought and what you're not bringing no more. Someone got an issue with what you're not bringing anymore. So with the Judgment card, it's like what you've evolved from, what you've learned, and how you've healed. Okay, so you're following the orders of like even how God made you feel. You know, it's like God is giving you certain emotions that are not necessarily what everyone likes. And so, you know, where God is at this time, it's like, listen, child, you know, I pretty much, I just heard train you. I've trained you. I've I'm guiding you, and I've taught you how to be when it comes to people who really like want their way with you. So with the 5 of Wands, it's like a lot of aggression or people that are mad because you literally have closed out a cycle and you don't give a shit. You know, what the Sun card is a realization of that. because also the sun card represents clarity. You know, it represents what you brought. You were very positive, it seems. And so with that said, the Empress in the reverse is like you causing, you getting under people's skin, causing people to feel away. Like you make people feel, you tearing people up emotionally, child. Like no one's used to this with you possibly. And so with the King of Pentacles, it's like, I want to give you an example. I wish I was good with movies, but I mean, if you could ever think about, if you ever think of, just think about how a movie would end. And even though you don't like the way the movie end, it was a good movie, but you mad because of how it ended. And because you're mad about how the movie ended, even though it was a good movie, you like, I don't like how the movie ended. But that's just the way it ended. That's what it is, you know? You can't change it. You can't be the director in it because whoever made the movie, they wrote the script and that's how it ended. And so you mad because of how the movie ended, even though it was good. You like, damn, like, it would have been good if it ended like this. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ended how it was supposed to end. And just how it was supposed to end is how it ended. And everybody ain't gonna like your ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the director of this movie. So with the King of Pentacles is you coming up as a solid being. It's like my way or the highway, baby. And if you don't like it, you just don't like it, because at this time, I love myself. I'm secure in who I am. I'm solid, you know, and my decisions are based on grounded thinking and what is currently good for me, and whatever is good for me at this time is what is just going to be best. So with the world card is, it is what it is. It's a cycle that's over, and there are people who are mad because just like you ask your mom, Mom, can I do this? Mom, can I do that? And your mom be like, no. Well, with the five of wands, like somebody saying no and a child getting mad because they can't have their way. So this is someone in their head about, okay, so what are you doing now? Or what's going on with you? And, you know, it's just a lot of chaos behind the scene because someone's realizing exactly who you are and who you were the whole time in their life. And they're fighting with this. You know what I'm saying? It makes someone pissed. So your emotional calmness or your direct energy that causes stability, energy wise, you know, you got this grounded energy. It just pisses someone off. Someone don't like the lessons that you've learned. It's like, God, why are you teaching this person all these dang on lessons? I can't keep up with the collective because they're too serious. They're too serious. You know, you sure you don't want to give me out? You don't want to let me in? And you like, nah, I'm good. You know, you standing on business. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It's like, I don't care how you feel, baby. You know, I've learned my lesson with you, and the offers that I'm taking have to be valuable. They have to be worth something. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. What is this offer? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands is, you know, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands tried to come out in the reversal. What is being offered? Someone is unsure of how to give it to you, but it's a small offer where, you know, you're gonna be very smart about what you're taking in, because as the Queen of Swords, you know, it's painful. Maybe you're hurting right now. Maybe you're going through a lot right now. And Five of Pentacles is someone who feels left out and still trying to be logical about maybe where they are currently. With the Five of Pentacles is someone who deep down is trying not to feel an emotion. because the Five of Pentacles is the tangible. Five of Pentacles is what I have to give, or energetically it's definitely someone feeling left out in the cold and not really able to offer nothing. Someone wants to though, but they can't because they don't know, they don't have much to give, you know. So someone's aware that they don't have much to give, but they do want to heal something. But the issue is, be careful what you're healing, because the issue is it could leave you on the Five of Pentacles. You giving energy where, you know, it's just like someone lying, sneaky, they not honest, okay? And so you already see through it emotionally. Your emotions are heightened at this time, because with the Four of Cups is what you are not allowing. You know, Five of Cups is very picky on what you're choosing to accept, and Seven of Swords, like, you know, you see through the lies and you're just like, I'm not about to deal with you. You know, someone's caught in certain sneaky behavior, and as much as someone may want you to see it another way, it's just no way you can see a lie in a truthful way, because a lie is just gonna be a lie regardless of if someone want to lie or not. It's just like, you're a liar, you know. Anyone who sits here and easily lies is just someone you just should not even deal with, okay? So with that said, it's difficulty dealing with someone who's not being upfront, someone who has to scheme, plot, plan constantly, is someone who wants to be a part of your soul tribe collective, someone who's stressing because they can't have it their way. So with the Fool card, is definitely someone not being totally honest. Nine of Cups, King of Swords, someone wants to be your friend, they want to connect with you. Okay, so clarify more. Yeah, so this is a Judgment card. Is, you know, God is just saying, remember what I told you. Remember what I told you. Your ancestors are also with you as well. Tell me more. Yeah, so it's heartbreaking. So the Most High is like, remember what happened here, you know? Remember what you went through. With the judgment is you having to judge the situation for what it is, instead of what you wish it to be, what you wish it was, what you want it to be. It's more so you having to judge this seriously. It's not a joke, okay? So with the Three of Swords, it's like remembering what you went through with this person, definitely what you've learned as well throughout your isolation, or throughout isolation. If you're in isolation at this time, is what you've learned, okay? So with that said, is Spirit is telling you that there is communication that could be coming in. Tell me more. Where someone's watching you constantly, collective, watching you, and has an emotion towards you even though they don't want to. This is someone who's thinking about you and sees you as someone who's very truthful. They're uncomfortable because they're feeling stuck at this time, and they want to look as if when they come in, they want to look as if they got it together. They want to look as if they're winning. They want to look as if they are, you know, when they come in, someone knows that they have to come in right. So they could be watching you and feeling as if they need to control something here, because you're coming out as the Queen of Swords with the Page of Cups. Is an energy where, you know, you are loving, but you're also truthful, logical, you're fair, you're honest. And if no one's stepping to you like that, it's going to be difficult to get into that mind of yours. So with the Five of Wands, someone could be struggling with how they feel emotionally. It's someone who is in competition. I won't say they're in competition with you. It's more so, it's tension here with the Magician. It's like someone who wants to control or turn how you feel, but they're stressing because they know you see quickly through them. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune is um the Sun card. Like, you're moving forward through truth. Okay, so their Sun card and the Moon card is something being revealed. Yeah, so this person is being revealed. This person is being exposed, and they're worried about that. It can be a fire sign who's trying to take the lead, take the initiative, but even though people can come off confident, as I always tell you, collective, people want to see your hand before they play theirs. So it's someone who, first off, even if they see your, even like this is, I'm like realizing that even when people see your hand, they still can lose. Have you ever cheated on a test and still failed? Shoot, I failed and cheated and still failed. And that was horrible. You know what I'm saying? How do you fail and have, and cheat at the same time? You know what I'm saying? So this person, they could be watching you and still worried because even though someone may have the upper hand by seeing what you're doing, constantly watching you, they're still in the Nine of Swords energy. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me that they're exposed. Someone's exposed without even watching you. You're winning without someone. Tell me more about this person. Someone definitely has to accept things for what it is. Okay, so it's a person who's trying to be patient and having to. It's going to take this person to. Oh, okay. It's going to take this patience. It's going to take this person patience to accept the truth. And so this is a person who could be repeating patterns. So it says repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice. This situation in this situation, break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. So this is a person who's like trying to calmly do things, but they're not. The energy ain't the energy and the actions aren't matching up because everything is out of alignment. So this person is being exposed for who they are, and as much as someone tries to hide who they are, they're always going to be revealed. And so even if they do have a one up on you, collective, they're not going to, it's just not an alignment for you. Okay, sweetheart is in reverse, readiness is in the reverse, and friendship is in the upright. So this is a person who wants friendship without the love being there. Like, I know for me, I can't be friends with someone I don't like, and I can't be in love with someone I'm not attracted to or I don't like. You know what I'm saying? However, this person got the sweetheart in the reverse, the readiness in the reverse, and the friendship. Some people, they will befriend people that are not really rocking with them like that. Like, someone's used to that. Okay, with the overload energy, someone's overloaded. Maybe this is the type of friendships this person has currently, or this is the type of friendship someone wants with you. The issue is there's no love here, and you just ain't gonna be ready. You ain't never gonna be ready for this person, but they want to be friends with you. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. So yeah, it could be family as well in a reversal. So these are family members that don't really have love for you, but they want to connect with you. They want to connect with you, but they don't like you. Tell me more. Yeah, so maybe these are people that you no longer are sick of or something like that, or Maybe someone used to make you sick, but you come out of pain from these people. Maybe you've healed from these people, which is why you no longer have the energy that you once had at one point or something. Tell me more. So yeah, someone feels as if it's unfair that you're unwilling to give this person or these people the love that they want. So someone could be very angry about this and feeling overloaded about how you may feel about them. So yeah, someone, they find you to be good luck and they want to come out of this difficult situation with you because someone wants to come, but they're trying to be patient. They're trying to see how they can do it, but someone's repeating the same cycle and they're gonna have to accept what is. Like, maybe y'all are not going to work out, and so with the forward movement is you moving forward and not paying this situation no attention. I just heard you could, maybe you're readjusting or something like that to what you're going through. Whatever the case may be, is like someone who made foolish decisions and now all of a sudden wants to connect with you. So this is a person, so a recap is someone who wants to take charge, who may be cut off from your energy, someone that you're saying no to, someone who sees you as not the same. You're not caring. You've made up your mind. You're grounded and you're running your own story, and someone is upset about that. So this is someone who's stressing and could have lied on you or worked against you or something like that, and now wants to come towards you and be connected to you in a friendship way. Okay. So then we got the sage, and this is 53. So 53 is cleansing my aura. Wise woman, man, unique perspective, guru, expert, cleansing advice, herbs, ancient old soul, sound judgment, rational thinking, intuitive judgment, energy, acceptance, teacher, and aura. Clarify this, sage ancestry. All right, so clarify this. Clarify this. So, is this the same person? No. Okay. So sage is a bunch of people that want to come towards you, okay? The issue is all baneful magic is being returned, causing a lot of stress. Why? Clarify this all baneful magic. What's going on here? It's giving me that someone, see, the issue is you've thought about this. Clarify why is the all baneful magic? What happened? Someone feels defeated and uncomfortable in their head, wanting to heal. It's giving me that you're standing on business. Strength card with the Five of Swords is you saying no. You closing out the cycle. So you're cleansing your energy to balance out your life, okay? Balance out your life. Yeah. Ten of Swords is betrayal. The Magician, Ten of Swords, is somebody who is, they don't have the vision or the action or the experience to accept certain outcomes. And so with the Tower in reverse is someone who is, it's a thought that someone's thinking about, like they're uninspired, they don't know how to take action, and currently they are digesting this, it's like slowly being digested, that it just, something ain't gonna happen. So with the High Priestess is also giving me that someone could be lying to themselves. Tell me more. Yeah, so Is someone still trying to figure out how to heal things with you? And King of Swords with the Three of Swords is pain that someone could be having internally, you know, because it's dealing with money. I'm telling you, like a new beginning, money. Nine of Cups is opportunities that could be happening, wish fulfillment that someone is stressing over. So it's someone who's in their head. The Tower reverse is is a understanding, like someone, usually the Tower reverse represents something that's trying to change, but it can't change until someone learns the lesson. The issue is with the Tower being in reversal, it's like someone, it came out twice, so it's giving me that this is like huge interruptions in someone's life, where, let's just say, in order for you to get to the other side of Canada, either you're gonna have to go through the tunnel, drive through the tunnel, make sure you have your passport when you drive through, because if not, you're gonna go through to immigration. Now, if you don't have your passport and you are like a illegal immigrant or something, someone, you're gonna have to, you may think about swimming across the ocean, the river, and if you do that, that's going to, you either gonna drown or you just gonna be kind of effed up, okay? So this person here, they looking at the choices that they got deep down, they know that this is about to be a disaster. Even though someone is just like, dude, like, it's settling. It's like someone wants to get across, but they don't have. They lost their ID. They lost they green card. They lost everything, and in order for them to get back home, they only got two options. So the Tower came out twice. So this is someone who really knows, like, uh-oh. But the issue is with uh-oh is more so like, I gotta move fast. I gotta move fast. Like my son used to say, I gotta go fast. Like, I gotta move fast. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I got to do something about this. So even though this person doesn't want to accept that they're in trouble, because if you ain't got what you need, you're just gonna be stuck in that area, okay? God forbid this happens to anybody. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But the issue is, it's sinking in. You know, it's just like, dang, like, I need to figure out what to do, and I don't know, you know. So it's a person who is slowly trying to figure it out, because this is a person that they're not even resilient like they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Someone's heartbroken. Someone's very heartbroken, and they're scorned. You know, this is someone who's trying to avoid certain situations. Someone could be delaying a breakdown, or instead of letting it all happen at once. Instead of someone allowing things to show up or happen, someone is refusing to let go. And so this is causing pain, even though someone realizes that something is either over and someone don't want to accept it, okay? Someone instead is trying to control what they cannot control anymore. So with the Ten of Swords and the Magician, it's like the control issues that are happening are only causing this person setbacks, and I just heard division, you know, issues that will cause them to be cut in half with their self. Like, it's like someone who's, they don't know what to do, okay? It's also giving me that someone could be banking on how you feel one day, how you may feel. Well, maybe she will come back, or maybe he will change, or, you know, someone's waiting on you to be in this Queen of Cups energy where You know, guys, when we spoke the day before, we spoke about the Queen of Cups and how she's very nurturing and loving, okay? This is someone waiting on you to be like that. But the issue is, even if the Queen of Cups is nurturing and loving, the Queen of Cups is also very wise. She's very wise, very intuitive, and emotionally grounded, you know. Queen of Cups in the reversal, I mean in the upright, is someone who can be nurturing and caring, but they're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? They're loving, but they're not about to be played for no joke. You know, Queen of Cups, she'll give, but it's only on a need to need basis. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's someone who gives when it's due. You know, they're loyal, but very, very little will they give. Okay? It depends on what you give. And if they feel like you're not giving enough, then they're walking away. And this is what has happened. This is what has happened. Okay? So with the Queen, with the Empress is you gaining victory. So when we're talking about the Sage is what you allow, what you're not accepting, and what people are not used to when it comes to certain energy that you uphold at this time, collective. You're, you know, the energy here is very solid. You know, it's not that you have different personalities, because even if you are the Queen of Cups, you can still be the King of Cups and the Queen, the Empress. You can be all energies in the deck, but it's all balanced. So the issue is someone not knowing how to play around your energy, which causes a backfire for people who thought that you'd always be in a particular energy that people used to. So with the Seven of Cups, is someone looking for it? Like, okay, well, how are they feeling today? Are they willing to give? Are they not? You know, this is someone who's watching you constantly, wanting to play on your energy, collective. This is why it's very important to make sure that you're watching how you respond, how grounded you are, how you feel today. Because if you are someone who is very like easily accessible, then it gives me that you may need to work on your yeses and your nos. You may need to hone back a little bit or remove yourself from people sometimes so that people cannot be thinking that they're going to get their way with you. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune is you're moving forward, but you're moving forward slowly when it comes to people, or, you know, let's see, clarify Sage. So Sage is making the right decisions, okay? Making sure that you're making the right decisions. And also, it's someone who's trying to figure you out. Seven of Cups is someone who's in their head. Someone who could be in their emotions. It could be a Queen of Cups watching you, okay? So she's watching you. Tell me more. She could be heartbroken because she's like gaining clarity, and the messages that she's getting, she doesn't want to hear. Tell me more. Yeah, because the issue is whatever this person did to you, collective, it's backfiring, okay? So someone slowly wants to come towards you. Clarify this person. King of Pentacles. So it's someone who is heartbroken, and when they're thinking about their choices, someone could be very, very heartbroken, and they're trying to arrange some sort of situation. But the issue is because you're very guarded, protective of your energy, it leaves someone with no option. So with the Star in the Chariot is, what is this? Someone who wants to come in, but they're not honest. They're wanting to come in to look as if have you ever like if you think of like Dream Girls, the movie Dream Girls, is the actresses in the movie Dream Girls, like they were so amazing. Um, very amazing and very attractive and mesmerizing. Someone wants to come in like that in your life. Or someone's looking at you like that. Clarify this. Seven of Swords. Someone's shocked about who you are. Someone's being exposed about who you are. Clarify this. Someone's uncomfortable with who you are. There's a message that got to somebody. And now they want to like sneak their way in your life and they want to offer you something. Someone who finds you mesmerizing. Yeah, someone wants to heal something with you, okay? So it's someone who wants to give you an offer, but intuitively you may walk away. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, King of Cups. Who is this? Someone who sees like success with you. It could be a water sign man. It could be a Leo. Who is this? Someone who, why is the 9 of Pentacles reversed? Someone who may want to use you. Let me see. This person is someone who wants to depend on you. Someone who wants to like someone who wants to rely on you financially or something like that. Someone who sees you as successful and they want to rely on you. Yeah, look at this. I can't make this up. Someone definitely wants to attach themselves or depend on you. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil card is someone who wants to lean on you for independence. They want to figure out how to have a strong hold on you, a strong tie to you. It could be a Queen of Wands who wants to do this and they're set on doing it. They're really wanting to. And so they could be coming in, communicating, trying to gain they want a relationship with you. 4 of Wands. It's someone who's trying to control this to happen. So this is someone who is doing whatever they can. They could be doing a lot of magic on you too. So what the Magician and the 4 of Wands is someone who is definitely stirring up chaos to try to depend on you financially, okay? It's someone who trying to have it all mapped out. They want forgiveness with you. So this is a person who even will go to counseling with you. Someone who really needs to seek professional help. Someone who wants to use you. They're doing magic on you. Constant magic, or this could be mind manipulation. Clarify more. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. Someone who's lusting, their greed. Look, it says greed, bareback, inconsiderate, okay? So this person, all they thinking about is how they can connect with you. They're extra. This is a clown. Dramatic. Trying hard. What? I don't know why they did this in red. Trying too hard. Starter. It's definitely someone who wants to like wine and dine you or, you know, give you a good time just to use you. This person could be a penny pincher or something like that. Or, you know, maybe you could be coming off as like that to this person. Whoever this is someone who wants to use you, okay? They want to use you, and they're like, ooh, that's who you are. Like, someone's finding out who you are. So yeah, that's why I got dream girls. So someone's looking at you as a star or something like that. They kind of found out what's going on with you or something, and they're like, I can't let you get away. I gotta figure out how to leech onto you somehow, some way. Someone is going to come in to try to charm you or something like that, and try to, because they shocked. Someone's very, very shocked about you and conflicted. Five of Wands is a lot of mess and information that could be getting out. Clarify the Five of Wands. Ten of Wands, people concerned about their stability and losing legacy. So these are people who could be upset. Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah, so with the Sun card, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups, is someone gaining clarity, and definitely gaining clarity could be information coming out. Clarify the Nine of Wands. They heard that it's over. So they're listening to other people, and they're trying to see, okay, well, what can we do to balance the situation? What can we do to make it work? But with the Fool card is someone who don't know what to do. I don't even think this person is aware that they can't have a new beginning with you, even though they want to. This is a person who is very what are they trying to do? They want to come out the cold with you, but they're going to do it unfairly. So this is a person who's going to lie, and they're reckless though. The thing is, someone wants to be connected to you in a relationship. The issue is, there are people, you got certain kinds of people out here. One kind of person is someone who will use you to get their way. But the issue is, like, if you are somebody who is naive, gullible, or someone who doesn't know your worth, they usually can get this. They can do it with this type of person. But if you know your worth and you're very honed on protecting your energy, then you will definitely be aware of this type of energy. But tell me what will happen, or like what's going on here. Yeah, so it's someone in this devil energy. I just heard, I got to have it. I got to have it. You know, someone, I got to have it. Even if it comes with intimacy, someone who's still trying to control, dominate certain situations. But with the Magician and the reversal, it's someone who's not able to do it, okay? They're not able to control shit, okay? Even though they're still holding on. You know, this is a person who is considering themselves a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, but really ain't got it like you, collective. Hierophant is someone who possibly is connected to a society, or someone who is... Why is the Hierophant here? Clarify the Hierophant. Definitely connected to a society or a group of people. Clarify this. Yeah. King of Wands. Clarify these people. Definitely talking a lot. Feeling unstable, uncomfortable, not doing too well emotionally, internally. People who are feeling uncomfortable in their position. So the issue is, there are people who want to look like they're badass beings full of life, love, and possibility, but they're unstable emotionally. Tell me more. Tell me more, ancestors. And they're going to be doing a lot of emotional manipulation, okay? So these are people who are, clarify this, clarify. Definitely in devil energy, emotionally manipulative, okay? So the issue is, collective, when you keep your head down and you focus on you, you can get rid of this, okay? So with the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles are people who want to work on a relationship with you. They want to get connected to you before you come into this. But with the Ten of Swords, it will be betrayal. All right, it will end in betrayal. So yeah, there are people who they really want to come towards you. To a mother, you could be a mother. It's a lot of stress of you closing out a cycle. Okay, so Spirit is like, make sure that you are doing what I told you to do. God is with you. God will never leave you astray. God is reminding you that there are certain type of people out here. People that's gonna rock with you for real and not gonna use you for what you have. Maybe you got a lot of money or something. Maybe you are somebody who's successful and you got like family members who are wanting to come around. Now these are family members that maybe like, oh, that's my cousin, that's my sister, that's my this, that's my that. And maybe you just signed like a contract or something. Maybe you are a rapper or artist or whatever the case may be. Whoever you are, whoever's watching, somebody has information on you and what you could be gaining or what you have gained and how much money you could be getting, or whatever the case may be. Someone wants some of that. Okay, and you're gonna have to like clear your energy, clarify more. What else? Ancestors. Yeah, so the God is like, I'm with you, guiding you through. I gave you what you needed. God is also protecting you as well. God is here looking over you, protecting you, watching over you. And God is like, they're not your friend. Two of Cups is like, you ended that already. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. It's the Four of Cups is someone who's regretting how a friendship went. Or why is the, yeah, someone who's open to healing a relationship that's already over. So this is a person who's unstable, unstable emotionally and internally. And with the Four of Wands is like, maybe y'all not the same no more. But they have passion towards you. And Five of Swords, someone who's willing to do whatever it takes to get you, or whatever it takes. Five of Swords, like someone who's very serious of holding on, trying to control. They don't want to let go. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, they know what they want. Clarity. Tell me, who is this? Someone who is repeating cycles, wants to repeat. The Hangman in reversal is a very weak energy. It's a very weak energy, and it's because it's a karmic. Okay, there's a karmic here that is still trying to gain or win at all costs. Hangman is usually someone who is very stubborn, someone who they repeat lessons constantly. Okay, the issue is this person, it could be a King of Pentacles, a earth sign man, earth sign woman, secretly Seven of Pentacles, trying to figure out how to go about it. All baneful magic return. So they could be doing magic or something that's not working. So with the Ten of Wands and Nine of Cups and that Three of Pentacles is someone who wants to collaborate or others collaborating. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, all of these people trying to look at their options when it comes to you. And it's all dealing with greed, obsession. Tell me more. Emperor in a reversal with a horrible, nasty, disgusting attitude. Someone who's very controlling. Someone who is not getting the picture. With the Tower card in reversal is someone who is refusing to accept the lesson. Someone who's wanting to repeat cycles that is over. So when we think about the Tower in reversal is someone who's refusing to learn a lesson. Deep down, this is a huge thought where someone is they hard-headed. This person is so hard-headed. Tell me more. Very childish energy. Someone who's trying to figure out how to like, the Wheel of Fortune in the Ten of Swords is someone who wants to continue something to betray you. Okay? Tell me more. Yeah, someone in devil energy. Five of Wands energy. This is a person who's manipulative, controlling, and angry. Very, very angry. Very, very mad. Want to get their way, you know. Someone who's very possessive, obsessed, crazy, okay? So collective. This is a person who's trying to fighting to come towards you. With the Hermit is, the issue is you're like isolated. It's giving me that someone could be, they're connected to a few people. They're connected to a few people. So a lot of these people that they're connected to are heartbroken, scorned. You know, none of the people they're connected to are like you, collective. They're like Bonnie and Clyde or something like that. Clarify more. So we got my boo in reverse. Head over heels and falling in love in reverse. Someone don't even like you like that. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful in reverse. Sneaky leak in reverse. And cuffing season in reverse. This is a person that you're not interested in. You're not even thinking about, okay? But this is a person who thinks that they can have an option, a choice with you. Distressed and acts with urgency and assistance needed. Someone who needs mental health therapy or something like that. They want to say you need it, collective. So clarify more, ancestors. So we got the Magician. Definitely someone controlling. They don't want to walk away, okay? So it's a few of these people all together. They all family and shit. So these people, they're thinking of a way to continue a relationship. They're in the Hangman reverse. The thing is, you're choosing yourself. Nine of Pentacles, right? So someone is in the Nine of Swords energy secretly. There is action that's taking place, but it's reversing, okay? So it's still, like, even though someone's still trying to figure out how to do it, they're not being given to, and the Devil card is in a reversal, meaning it's just not gonna happen because you disconnected yourself. I heard a long time ago. So you balanced out your energy. The other person hasn't. And so they're working with others to try to see how they can control and manipulate. Okay? With the Lovers in reversal is choices. Clarify. Okay, so we got the Six of Wands, Sun card, the Knight of Cups. Clarify this. Someone heartbroken because they see success with you and they're hurting watching you, knowing that it's over with the Death card. Someone knows it's over, but they refuse to give up so easily. You know, someone could very much be watching me say that it's over and still, as you could say it with so much confidence, and someone's still gonna try to figure out how to persuade you in any way that they could. And I'm praying to God that, God, please have this person understand that the collective don't want to deal with them. Please, 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 God, open their eyes and their mindset to get the lesson and to evolve emotionally and spiritually, so that this person doesn't think that there's an opportunity ever with the collective. So this person is in a reversal. They're very controlling, abusing their power, abusing their authority because of what they could be a part of. And I need to know, like, ancestors, what would be the cause of this person and them acting in such a way. So let's look and see. And Most High God, what would be this person? What would be the outcome for this person who refused to close out the cycle and leave the collective alone? What would be the outcome? Someone will be caught lying to themselves. What would happen? This church person they'll just always be living in the past, okay? With the issue is, like, if you think of a movie, I'm always thinking of movies, but or you think of your mom saying, you can't have this until you do this. Well, this is God. You know, God's like, that's your life. You'll be stuck, okay? So someone's going to be stuck in the past. They're not going to be able to do nothing when it comes to emotionally, internally, mentally. They're going to be stuck, okay? This is a person who is going to be stuck in the past where nothing will be done about it. Just think of a person who's never worked on themselves, and it's the same person. Think of when you were a certain age. Maybe I can remember in my either 30s or late 20s, you would end a relationship with someone because y'all will always argue. Maybe it's a friendship or something. Y'all always argue. And mind you, this is someone back in high school, or this is a high school friend that you will argue with back and forth, back and forth. Y'all always arguing. You will have fun for a minute and then it'll be an argument. Well, with this situation, well, no, let me explain that. So, y'all always arguing and then y'all would be friends again. And then the same thing will constantly happen where when you start getting older and you were friends with your high school friends, you start saying, I'm cutting everybody off. When you got older, like, I'm cutting everybody off. And so, even though you said it, you still be their friend. And the issue is because they're y'all like friends, so-called friends, there would never be no change because certain people are only supposed to be in your life for seasons and reasons. So you're learning, like, this person, every time you're with this person, it get worse and worse and worse. And so with that said, it's no development. Like, you'll go back and the person will still be caught in the same thing. This person here, they're that person. So it's giving me that someone's not going to evolve. They're going to have issues where they're always going to be the same person because they've not done no work. And they're always going to be complaining about their life, and they're going to be mad about past experiences that they never healed from. This is going to cause them like fear, anxiety, and feeling imprisoned within self. So this is someone who's stuck in a past situation that will not be able to evolve due to having the same friends for years. The friends have not grown. They've not done nothing with their lives. They've not developed. And this person here is stuck with these people possibly, and also stuck in the same attitude. So everyone feels the same. Everyone's mad. Everyone's stuck. Everyone's the same. Okay? This is that person. So they're gonna waste years of their life mad about what they what happened in the past that don't matter no more. And so with that said, this is a fear. This is where they're stuck. Okay? So it's sad because they're mentally imprisoned, mentally imprisoning themselves. And it's just never, someone's just always going to be the same until they wake up and understand that things have changed. Someone needs to upgrade their system, upgrade their mindset, because someone's still stuck in the 90s or in the early 2000s, or even in the like, yeah, early 2000s, like 2008. And I would always tell somebody, like, you still in the you older than me and you're still living in 2008 or something like that. Yeah, this is that person. So tell me more. So yeah, this is a person who's gonna have to let go anyway. Okay, this is a person who's not going to be inspired. They gonna be miserable. Okay, and it's because they have a certain way of looking at things that are not going to be helpful to them. This is a person that they, without like working on, they're not going to get far without working on themselves. Like, someone knows that they need to heal. I just see, even though someone is being guided to heal, they're going to be upset secretly. This is a person who's just going to be caught in their emotions. They don't get it together. Someone's going to be guarded, going in the wheel reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Ten of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Someone who's thinking very childish and refusing to change. Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Devil here, someone who's stuck in the past. All right, so whoever you are, Seven of Wands is like someone who's very, very defensive. They, someone don't want to change. They got their clarity. They don't want to change. Okay, they're stuck in ego, pride, and they're heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? This is a person who's gonna be stuck, codependent, stuck, and effed up internally. Someone's stuck mentally and emotionally, trying to look as if they got it together. Six of Wands. The worst thing is to act as if you got it together, when really internally you're effed up, trying to look as if you're someone that you're not. That's sad. Like, you're not hurting nobody but yourself, because in the end, the collective always gonna be good. You're not, though. You're gonna be closed off in that energy, and it's nothing that you can offer somebody, because the only thing you're offering is confusion, setbacks, and delays. And the thing is, even though you need to change, you're still going to act as if you're okay, and you're not. You don't, you're going to, it's going to be real bad for you. It's like, I be like not liking readers who like be so kind to like people who are so arrogant and try to baby talk them. Like, I'm not into the baby talk. I'm not into trying to make someone feel good, or slowly like talk to you like you a child when you're a grown ass man or a grown ass woman. I don't like people who do that, and I'm just not about to sit here and baby you. All right, you are a horrible person, and as much as you may be trying to like cause confusion in someone else's life, I'm telling you, God's going to clear that out. There will be balance. There will be justice and judgment happening with the Five of Wands in the reversal. No one has time for someone's fickle energy. Nine of Pentacles is like, you're not a loyal person. You're not loyal. You're not dependable. You're just not, okay? And with the Ace of Pentacles, you most definitely don't have nothing to offer. Anyone taking anything from you would be taking a horrible offer from you. Someone will mess up their whole life dealing with you. Which is what people currently are finding out at this time. People dealing with you people are finding out that them dealing with you has caused them so many delays and setbacks. This is why it's very important to always do you, collective, without dealing with people who claim that they can give you the world. It's best to just do the work. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the skills set that they acting like they have. Someone acts as if they have it together. Someone acts as if they are the head honcho. Someone acts as if they are the chief. Someone acts as if they're in control. Someone acts as if they are in authority. You know, you may have like certain pulls and stuff like that, but you still childish. You're still arrogant. You don't have integrity, and you a horrible person. Only with money, you're mean, okay? Anyone who would just cause so many issues for someone else so that they can get on top, you will not have no luck. I promise you. I don't care how much you may think you're getting away with what you're getting away with. Trust and believe me, baby. Every dog has their day. And I've seen it happen. And I'm just waiting on the day. I know you can't get away with what you're getting away with. I know you can't. And I'm praying every day to make sure you don't get away with it. Because it just don't make any sense how you're moving. You know, it don't make sense. You really need to be under the damn prison cell. You know, but God knows exactly what God is doing. And since God knows what God is doing, I'm telling you, every lie that has been told on the collective to paint us out to be something that we're not, when you know we're not, baby, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work for you. You ain't that powerful, boo. And I promise you, like, one thing about me, collective, and you, collective, is we're not ones who, like, will cry. I want you to cry it out. I want you to do whatever you can. But don't you ever give up, okay? I don't care what's being thrown at you. Don't you ever give up unless it is time for you to sit down. Because that's exactly what they want to do. Someone wants to make you feel like so tired. But the issue is they're tired. They're waiting on a reaction. They're waiting on you to act out. And I never want you to give anybody what they want. Instead, always continue to be your grounded self, collective. Do the total opposite of what the enemy wants you to do. These people are definitely devil worshippers, and they're people who will or have to be involved in satanic things. You know, who else would do something like this? Who else would move the way that these people move? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But then we have Oracle. So let's look into Oracle. And then we'll get out of here. Let's see. Oracle is number 12. Message. Oracle intuition, psychic abilities, message, spirituality, dreams, interpretation, tarot, reader, prophet, truth, tapping into your power, prediction, priestess, messenger, clarity, divine communication, guru, truth teller. So let's see. Clarify the Oracle ancestors. Two of Cups, Moon, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Someone who's shocked. Someone who is wanting to balance something out with you. And with the Tower is someone who's like going through a major shakeup in their life and acting as if everything is fine, okay? So this person is watching you constantly. And with the Sun card is someone who may have left you in the cold. This is someone you know about. This is someone who sees you as someone who is the truth. Okay, they wanna come around, but Five of Wands energy, collective, save the drama for someone else's mama. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, it's someone who's having tension. It's a lot of interference. Why is the Five of Wands here? Someone's looking at all the things that they caused. Five of Swords, someone bringing confusion. This person only, so this, it reminds me of like Charlie Brown brother and how he walks around with like this little dirt thing around his head. Like someone who, even if they want to offer so-called genuine connection, a so-called genuine connection, because of who they are and what they represent, they only bring chaos and confusion. Okay? So if this person wants to come around, come to in your life, they're very messy. Very messy. Okay? So with the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, is someone who brings a lot of confusion. You're looking at them like, no. So with the, it's just unrequited. It's karmic, okay? So this person, they want to come around. It just ain't gonna work. It's gonna be delayed, okay? So slowly, this person is preparing to have a heartbreak because they're not gonna get what they want when it comes to you. They're stuck on how to do it. They're thinking about it, but I mean, what can you do? It's Three of Cups is here. Someone who's mad with a group of people, or this is you protecting your energy. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is clarified with the Ten of Wands is you pushing through the chaos that could be happening. And I mean, you still like a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, making choices that you are it's wait, let me make sure. Clarify this. Clarify this, ancestors. These people, what is this people up to? What are they trying to do? They're wanting to come out of isolation with you because you're gonna be stepping into, you got good luck happening for you, okay? So they want to hold on. These are people who are feeling stuck because they have to give you something, or there's an opportunity that you'll be gaining. And so someone feels as if they lost you. So they're doing like, someone could be doing readings on you to see like, will this person come back and da 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 da. And even though it's just, they're not getting their way. Someone's scared. Someone's nervous because they want their way. And so with Oracle, like, yeah, someone wants to compromise with you. So with the Oracle, it's like Spirit is saying like, you are a whole Oracle. You are the messenger. You are a psychic. And you're spiritual. Meaning, Spirit is like, I want you to take heed of what is going on and be intuitive about this situation. Okay? So tell me more. There are people wanting to wear a fake mask. We got fake masks and coming to your aid. People want to trap you and they want you to come to their aid. But maybe you're too relaxed. They don't want to close out. They're mad and they don't want to close out a cycle until they get what they want. Okay? So this is a person all about getting what they want. And you're going to have to know exactly what is going on without making it's about your blessings, about what you're going to be stepping into. So there are people wanting to come around before all this happens. Tell me more, ancestors, about this. Okay. So we got overload. It came in reverse. So it says, a boy talking about how overloaded I felt, hoping it would go away, but it only made things worse. Now the silence between us is heavy. And then this came in reverse too. I focused too much on what would be gained and neglected what truly mattered. My lack of trust caused a rift. I regret not seeing the true value of our bond. So this is a person who is finding you to be a huge investment or something that they should have invested in. This is a person who's worried about their investments and a bond that they want with you. So it says, anticipating needs prevents last minute scrambles. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. This is a person who wants to hold on to you so that they can lean on you financially. Tell me more. So I feel you through everything. The news we heard, the pain we share, and the hope we hold on to. We are connected even in the dark time. This person weird, okay? Breakthrough, pushing beyond your comfort zone and discovering new capabilities, allowing yourself to be open and grow stronger through transparency. So yeah, that's you, collective. Breaking through all this manipulation and games. Someone finds you to be their secret weapon all of a sudden. Unseen by foes, ready to be unleashed. Quietly, deadly, and silent strike, revealing the arsenal of the unseen. Anything else, ancestors? I let fictional tales blind my reality, following them to dictate my emotions. I now realize the stories I consumed were part of were meant to guide, not control. Well, hopefully you learn that for real so you can move on, because that's it. Definitely gossip going on about you, malfunction, hesitant to address the underlying issues, the cracks being begin to widen, fear leads to neglect, and neglect feeds or breeds worry, clouds your ability to act. Someone wants to someone's going through a malfunction, and there could be a lot of gossip, unfound allegations, damaged reputation and trust, whispers of gossip and confusion, spreading misinformation, a lot of lies, collective, that this person caused. So they're running out of time, and they're really wishing that they could wish they're watching you a lot, wearing a mask. This person ain't, I'm telling you, like, no one lives happily in these type of energies, okay? So this is a person who doesn't believe in um like being with one person, okay? They're a liar, they're a cheater, and they're a peeping Tom. Anything else? And Spirit is just like, continue working on your independence, realizing the need for change, and striving for karmic justice. The path of solitude reveals truth unseen in the company of others. So you know you're good, collective. Someone's comparing their money to you. Maybe you're gonna be stepping into money. You know, whatever the case may be, someone's definitely trying to trap you into their own karmic cycle. And because you've evolved, it's just not gonna happen. You are an oracle, and the oracle that you are is causing this person to want to be a part of this new rebirth that you're going to be having, where it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Expect unexpected surprises, where surprises that spark your introspection and lead to emotional breakthroughs, unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. So yeah, yeah, you got good things happening because you're breaking through, and this is bad news for your ops. Okay, people who all of a sudden want to come back around, but they're not offering nothing. They're drinking, they're hurting, they're sad, and they're wanting to like act as if they're giving you an ultimatum or something like that. But the issue is, you're not taking someone's ultimatum. Like, no, it's just not gonna work with these people. You're highly intuitive, so when it comes to the Queen of Swords in the reversal, it's, who is this again? Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Someone who's still mad and holding on because it's a gift that you should be giving that she's not getting anymore. Okay, maybe someone thought they were about to get something and they were trying to heal something with you, a relationship, and they're scared, imagining what could be happening in the future, something that won't be going in their favor. Okay, so this is a person who knows your worth all of a sudden and wants to triumph with you. They want to apologize and say it was an accident, and they want you to be a part of this fake ass third party after lying on you. Someone who's a liar and in conflict with you but won't say that shit. Okay, they're indulging in a lot of conflict and unnecessary someone who wants to be your friend. Okay, but yeah, they're trying to put a curse on you so that you can only deal with them. So this is a person who wants you to marry them. Clarify marry. This is a person who's stressing about marriage. Yeah, someone knows that it's over. Someone's very toxic and wants you to be a part of something very dysfunctional where there will not be a connection. Okay, and it's because the Ten of Cups is in reverse, comes out in reverse for the second time in this reading, which is clarifying that it would not be solid. Okay, so this would be a relationship with a earth sign man who's trying to figure out how to go about it with this Queen of Pentacles, or it could be a Queen of Pentacles involved in this. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. So this is the Ten of Swords causing betrayal. You moving forward and closing out a cycle completely with the start is you remaining to have hope, clarity, and stepping into your more your power. Okay, so yeah, people want to connect with you because of where you're going to be headed in the future, collective. Okay, there's a lot of talk about this, and it won't always be like this where you are. So I want you to continue to remain confident in where you are. Trust me, collective, no one just seeks you out because they don't like you. I mean, they ain't doing all this. So if you're going through what I'm going through, or if you're going through what the collective is going through, you're not, baby, it will never be a day that the collective will ever submit to anything so toxic. You gotta be crazy to think that the collective is dealing with your ass. I know that you may feel like maybe you wanted the collective to feel unsupported. Now you wanna get back with the collective. You wanna be a friend. You wanna be together again. But it's not gonna happen, even though yes, it really mad. We're walking away from you, baby, and it's gonna be like that. I want you to understand how we truly feel. Some of y'all are hurt And some of y'all not. Mm-hmm. Thinking about how you can get over the collective, but that won't be the case. Get on, get on, get on. You gotta let it go, let it go. Cause the collective's gonna shine. I know it's shocking to you, but we gonna shine. We gonna shine. Collective, I want you to make sure that you continue to keep going. And if anyone wants to say, oh, you think you're all that, um, yeah, we are all that. Accept the compliment and just say, I know I am. I know I can be what I want to be. Someone knows they got to leave it alone. They stressing about you, collective, all right? So even though things may be out of alignment a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you could be crying. I want you to stand up, wipe them tears, baby, and keep moving. Because ain't nobody about to stop the collective from where we're going. You have a vision that God gave you a vision that you are supposed to complete in this lifetime, this life cycle. And I know that it may be difficult, but it doesn't mean that you give up, okay? Everything that's happening was written, which is why the shit, everyone's able to play out certain things. Can you believe that? I'm going to just give you an example. Okay, so someone had a vehicle, right? They went to go get a vehicle from this place. And when they went to go get the vehicle from this dealership, the vehicle was making a loud noise. And the lady, she was like, why would y'all give me this type of vehicle when y'all know it's something wrong with it? And so they were like playing the dumb role, acting like they didn't know what the girl was talking about, the lady was talking about. So then they end up saying, oh, well, we're going to fix it. We just, it's just a minor fix or whatever. Next thing you know, the lady, she went and test drove a vehicle. But when she went and test drove this vehicle, the vehicle was not up to par. It wasn't a good car because she took it to the mechanic and the mechanic said, don't get the vehicle. So she went back and gave the dealer their key, and she sat down at the dealer table, and the dealer, the salesman said, he'll be right back. So the dealer went and went away, and all of a sudden the vehicle that the person parked, it started making this really loud noise. Bum, 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 bum. And so I'm like, dang, like, do someone got the key to like turn it off? I'm trying to work it. No, the lady, she tried to work the what do you call it? The key fob. And the key fob wasn't working. And so I don't want to make this longer than what it has to be. So anyway, the sound automatically turned off. Next thing you know, they were like, okay, why don't you test drive this car? So the lady, she test drive the car and took it to the mechanic. And the mechanic was like, I don't like that car either. And so he was like, let me call such and such and see if they have a vehicle. So the lady was like, okay, yeah, go, yeah, see if they have a vehicle that she could use. So a friend had this vehicle that she ended up liking, and she said she got the vehicle home, and all of a sudden the alarm sounds start going off. Bunk, 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 bunk. She locked the door manually, got out the car and shut it, and the key fob wouldn't work to open it. She had to unlock the door to get in the car, and when she tried to start the car up, the security lock was on the car, and the car wouldn't start up because the key fob, the alarm, it just would not go off. So coincidentally, the same issue with this vehicle with the alarm sound happened at the dealership, to let the lady know that this would be happening to the vehicle that you're going to be getting, because someone has the actual key fob or key to your vehicle. So this girl's like, it's a lot of games being played where people will like literally have a key to your vehicle, collective, using your car, your key fob to turn on and off. Well, she said that anyway, with that said, what I'm trying to say is, because you could be someone of importance, there are certain situations that were automatically written out for you, and there are people who possibly are writing like the ins and outs and in betweens of certain stories that are currently happening in your life that are very, very, I want to use the word interesting, difficult. It's like someone's wanting to make your life harder than what it should be, where people could even see who you're calling when you call, could be canceling certain appointments, or causing just constant irritation, that could be happening for you, collective. Because let's see, why is this happening? God, why is this happening for the collective, or this lady, or whoever it is? Why is this happening? Why are these things? Well, of course, to make you stress out. But why is this happening, ancestors? What is the point of this? What is the point of this? Definitely. So the issue is, collective, believe it or not, it is helping you for your greatest good. And it's because there is a generational curse that has been broken. With the Six of Cups in the reversal, is your effort and how you plan, how you put in how you put in the effort to continue to keep going. It's like you're in this situation where you are very brave and set on your journey to end certain cycles that you really, really worked hard for. So with the Six of Cups being in reverse, that's very important at this time, because you literally have broken a cycle, and someone's watching to see if you flake, which you won't, because you put in a lot of effort, and there's clarity here that you've done this work. You've actually done the work. So with the Page of Wands, like, you still driven, you still have passion, even though you may be blind to what could be happening behind you. So we got this Devil energy here. It's justice that is happening throughout a lot of the toxicity that's happening. Okay, even though the Devil did not show up in a reversal, which I'm disappointed in, this Devil here is represented as the toxic behavior that could be happening that you will be getting justice for. Clarify this Devil. Yeah, it's dealing with this fire sign here, where there will be justice. Clarify more. The issue is there are people who are unstable in their energy because they're trying to still connect to you and gain fairness by connecting with you, but it's an unstable energy because there's already justice that's playing out. The scales have to balance, which is causing others to be um unbalanced. Yeah, certain lessons have been learned, which is giving you the opportunity to walk away. So it's like someone's blocked off from your energy even though they don't want to be. Tell me more about this. Yeah. So this Queen of Pentacles also could be involved in the reversal. It's just like people who are not happy with what's going on. There's a lot of pain here because you really did close out a cycle collective. And there are people in the Five of Wands who are angry. They're hurt because you won. All right? They're feeling defeated. And everything that they did is backfiring. So these are people who are sad because they can't hold, they don't know how to handle this. Their manipulation tactics and whatever they've been up to, it would be nice to like really understand what this. I can't wait to see like the finishing product of this for all of us collective, those who are actually going through this. I'm excited to see the ending product, or whatever's gonna happen in the end, because really it's like I told you in the last reading, it's you mixing baking soda with vinegar and that pulp that is just rising up, like it's just rising up and about to fall out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of the negativity that's coming out, and you still stand solid within yourself, pushing throughout a lot of the difficulty. You're rising through it, closing out cycles successfully, and gaining an inheritance at that. Yeah, so clarify the Five of Pentacles. You did this by yourself, collective, and I mean, I won't say by yourself. You did it with the Most High and your spiritual team. And so the judgment is you're gaining success, okay? Just stay hopeful. The Two of Cups in the reversal is you breaking the contract. Clarify this. The Two of Cups. Yeah, this is stressful to someone. Someone could be crying. It could be a water sign, crying so bad. Yeah, they're not good, There are people who are sad because honestly, collective, you're breaking a generational curse, and it's really heartbreaking for people who thought that you'd be easy bait. And the thing is, they cannot touch you like they won't. They can only create like interferences and stuff. But these interferences that they're doing, you're getting through and will get through, okay? God would never give you anything that is too difficult. You may question yourself, but I want you to continue to stay diligent. Don't give up on yourself. And anytime you find yourself going, like having a breakdown, or it's only because what I realize is when I'm feeling away, when I'm feeling frustrated, is because the enemy is feeling frustrated. is because the enemy is very, very, is feeling way worse than the collective. Anytime you get angry, trust and believe someone's angrier. So it's more so a deflection and not a reflection. It's you deflecting or another person's energy that is mirroring, like you're mirroring someone else's energy. That's not your reaction, collective. It is the other parties. And so when I was in a car and I'm like, dang, why am I so mad? And it's because you got a lot going on internal. You got a lot of energy that's being sent to you from other people who are mad, okay, because they cannot have their way. So the anger that you have and the frustration you have, it's not your frustration, believe me. Even though you feel that frustration, it's more so you possibly haven't had a breakdown. Like what I realized, I didn't have a breakdown, or maybe you've been too calm. And so when it hit, it hit, but it don't hit where you're like losing yourself completely. You're just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's more so a deflection of the other person's energy. When you're upset, when you're angry, but you literally have been the one to heal and be grounded, and you realize your anger, and you got to realize where that stems from. And it's not to say you're not holding yourself accountable, but if that energy gets up in here, it's usually because it's the other person feeling that way. Honestly, that's what I realized. I don't know how I got that. It was like a spiritual download. It was like, this is not my pain. This is someone else's pain. But it's like a release, because it's what you possibly have not handled or something like that. I cannot explain it, but just think of it as someone who could be just really mad because they cannot get their way, and you stressing because of the person mad, because the way you're handling things on a high vibrational level, it could still be heavy for you, because maybe, I don't know, like maybe it's just bottled up energy that you may not realize you had, but it's not really yours. It's the other person's, because it's what they sent to you that gets you to act out, but really it's their pain. You've handled it good, okay? So release, 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 collective. Don't forget to release. Sometimes you gotta have a good cry. That cry don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? That cry it was your pain. It was something that you had to release. You released it, and you earned them tears. You've earned them. So, well, maybe it does mean shit. But we got loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So God wants to remind you that you are never alone, collective. And then remember, like, to give love even when you really don't want to, meaning internally or and outwardly to the op, because again, they don't understand. This is gonna help you to be more at peace too. It's hard, but you're gonna have to learn it, okay? In order for you to get the lesson and break the cycle, you're gonna have to learn that, or else you're gonna be caught in the same thing, okay? Caught in the same cycle. Again, you never want to be repeating cycles. We always trying to develop and get out of that. So with the loneliness and trust and blame, so this is God wanting you to trust and stop blaming others. So we got, I accept responsibility for my well-being. And I mean, I know I just said that ain't your pain, it's the other parties, but I really mean that. Like I cannot make that up. It's because you could be so angry trying to figure out, like, where is this stemming from? Especially if you're a loving being, that energy, I know that ain't yours, okay? So it could be, it's like a layered energy that could be, it's like even though you may not see energy, you could feel it. You can still feel it. So it could be heavy at this time. I don't know what moon we're in, but you can feel that, and so it can affect you somehow, some way. So it's best for you to, like, release, okay? Because, ooh, like, it can be hard, but you can get through it. So loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. Trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, and it will. And blame, I accept my responsibility for my well-being. Except, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And success, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So God is wanting you to love, okay? Failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Anything else, ancestors? Anything else? Adversity, I accept the challenges that are best way to learn, that are the best way to learn. And that's what we're doing. And we're having perseverance throughout it, right? Envy, someone wants what you have. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. No one needs to be envious. Someone's in regret and grieving. All right, so fear, someone's fearing their health, fearing your freedom, and fearing an ending. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I got. And I guess I can do a Bible verse before I get off of here. Someone feels like a failure. But if you feel these things, it's time for you to heal. All right, let's see what God has for the collective. We're going to choose a card, and then I'm going to read them. All right, so we got ancient proverbs. If you meet more than we wait if you meet more than two assholes a day, you are it. Anus Nin said, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. So one or two assholes could be random. Three assholes is a clear sign you got on your pincher glasses. Take a moment to check it with your perception of things. It might just be that's you. It might just be that you, Cupcake, are the asshole. Luckily for you and everyone else, you got the power to change that. Oh, you have the power to change that. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Okay. Last message for tonight, and then I'm going to get out of here. Most High God, where you want me to go? To the front of the book. Okay. Thank you. So we got Genesis 47 and 7. And Joseph brought in Jacob, his father, and set him before Pharaoh. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Jacob, how old art thou? And Jacob said unto Pharaoh, the days of the years of my pilgrim are age are in 130 years. Few and evil have the days of the years of my life been, and have not attained unto the days of the years of the life of my fathers, of the days of the pilgrimage. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh and went out before Pharaoh. And Joseph placed his father and his brethren and gave him a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best of the day, in the best of the land, in the land of Rameses, and as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph nourished his father and his brethren and all his father's household with bread according to their families. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was every sore. So that the land of Egypt and all land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. And Joseph gathered all the money that was found in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan for the corn which they brought. And Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money fell in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians name or came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why would we die in thy presence, for the money faileth. And Joseph said, give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle if money fail. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave the bread in exchange for horses and flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When the year was ended, they came into the second year and said unto him, we will not hide it from the Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also hath our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of the Lord, but our bodies in our hands. Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants. And give us seed that we may live and not die, that we land be not desolate. So there are people, it looks like there are people who could be sick and not doing too well when it comes to Pharaoh and his people. And so what I'm getting is like, these are people that will do anything in order to gain or something like that. And Joseph brought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, for the Egyptians sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them. So the land became Pharaoh's. And as for the people, he removed them to the cities from one end of the borders, Egypt, even to the others of their other end thereof. Only the land of the priests bought he not, for the priests had portion assigned of the Pharaoh, and did eat the portion which Pharaoh gave them, whereof they sold not their lands. Then Joseph said unto the people, behold, I have bought this day in your land for Pharaoh. Lo, here is seed for you. and ye shall sow the land. And it shall come to pass in the increase that ye shall give the fifth part of the Pharaoh, and four parts shall be your own for seed of the field, and for your food, and for them of your households, and for the food for your little ones. So this is a person that wasn't doing too well, and then Jacob came and started helping them grow land or grow food or something like that. But let's see why. Let's see what happened. And they said, "Thou hast saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of the Lord, and we will be Pharaoh's servant." And Joseph made it a law over the land of Egypt unto his day, that Pharaoh should have the fifth part, except the land of the priests only, which became not Pharaoh's. And Israel dwelt in the land of Egypt, in the country of Joshin, and there and they had possessions therein, and grew and multiplied increasingly, exceedingly. And Jacob lived in the land of Egypt 17 years. So the whole age of Jacob was in 140 and 7 years. And the time drew nigh that Israel must die. And he called his son Joseph, and said unto him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, but put I pray thee my hand under my thigh, and deal kindly and truly with me. Bury me not, I pray thee, in Egypt, but I will lie with the fathers, and thou shalt carry me out of Egypt, and bury me in their buried place. And he said, I will do as thou hast said. And he said, Swear unto me, and be swear unto him. And Israel bowed himself up upon the beds ahead. And it came to pass after these things, that one told Joseph, Behold, thy father is sick. And he took with him his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And one told Jacob, and said, Behold, my son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself, and sat upon the bed. And Jacob said unto Joseph, God Almighty appeared unto me at Luz in the Canaan, and blessed me. And behold, I will make thee fruitful, and multiply thee, and I will make of thee multitude of the people, and will give his land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession. And now thy two sons, Ephraim and Messiah, which were born unto thee in the land, Egypt, before I came into thee, are mine. Reuben, they shall be mine, and I'm sorry, guys. I know this. Wait. So in thy issue which thou begettest after them shall be thine, and shall be called after the name of their brethren in their inheritance. And as for me, when I came, Padam Rachel died by me. I don't know. Let's see. And Joseph said unto the father, They are sons. I'm seeing that Jacob was someone who was a blessing, who could maybe help the people, help the land, grow the land. But let's see what this talking about, because I don't get it, child. And I'm not even about to pretend. This is 47 and 7 and 12. 48 and 12. Okay, so Jacob Israel is brought before Pharaoh, the most powerful ruler in Egypt. Instead of being intimidated, Jacob blessed Pharaoh. Okay. So deeper insight. In biblical culture, the one who blesses is seen as carrying spiritual authority and or favor. Even though Pharaoh has political power, Jacob represents spiritual authority and covenant with God. The authority isn't just power, it's spiritual position and favor. You know, when I think about this, it's just always me, the collective, we always want to do the right thing. Even if we find ourselves not doing the right thing, like getting messages like this will help us and inspire us to always do the right thing, because sometimes even in what you're going through, you could have ego, and you got to know how to die that ego down, because the ego can be represented as you saying no, no, I'm done. Like, even though you are done, it still can be ego in that, because sometimes you still have to be a blessing to others in some way. But let's see what it's talking about. So even though Pharaoh has political power, Jacob represents spiritual authority and covenant with God. So the key takeaway is true authority isn't just power, it's spiritual position and favor. So Jacob, though older and a foreigner, is shown as spiritual significant. So Joseph, okay, so that's good. Okay, so I mean, I guess y'all get that. So even if even though there are a lot of people out here who could be someone of authority, the difference between you and the next person collective who may have a lot of pull and strings and can watch and, manipulate or whatever the case may be, you, the reason why they have to do that is because of who you are. Okay? It wouldn't be so hard if you weren't who you are. No one can undermine a child of God. Even if there is manipulation, eventually things will get sorted out and played out the way it's supposed to get played out. And then no one will be able to do nothing about it. So the authority isn't just power, it's spiritual position and favor collective. Also protection. So Jacob, though older and a foreigner, shown as spiritually significant. So Joseph brought them out from between his knees, and he bowed down with his face to the earth. Joseph brings his sons Ephraim and Manasseh before Jacob for a blessing. After positioning them, Joseph bows in deep respect before his father. Deeper insight, this shows honor, humility, and recognition of blessing being passed down. Joseph, though powerful in Egypt, still honors his father's spiritual role and authority. Honor and humility are required to receive blessings and legacy. So I remember a pastor was speaking on a kingdom in Ghana where there is a prince, or no, a king in Ghana who has a kingdom, and anyone who greets him has to take off their shoes and has to bow down to his feet. And while he was saying that, I'm in my head like, I'm not about to be bowing down to him. I don't know who you are, and I don't know your ways and how you move, and you know. So what do you think about that? Like bowing down to a king? I don't know, but it just, to humble my, I don't know, like that's kind of hard for me, especially when you know who you are and who you're connected to. I do have respect for everybody, and I know you do too, collective. And I don't feel like I have to like, I don't want to be bowing down, like kneeling down to no one's feet if it ain't God. You know what I'm saying? But another thing is to I don't know. I just don't know. Like, can you see yourself bowing down? Because it's like people who call themselves princesses and kings, and you see them, you see like what be going on. This is like, I don't know. How did certain people get in certain positions, you know? So for me to bow down to someone who maybe, I don't know, because I'm not a starstruck person, and because of who I am, I just don't see myself doing it. It would, but I do. It doesn't mean that I don't respect you. I think there's other ways to give respect, because that's the issue. Well said, glory to God. From New York, peace, Yosef. But for me, story to understanding spiritual authority, share your thoughts. Yeah. So for me to bow down to somebody who's not the most high, it's just, I just don't know if it's in me. However, it doesn't mean that I don't respect you. I will respect the king who has a kingdom in Ghana, but for me to kneel down at his feet, the thing is, I don't know what you do in your private moments. You know, I don't know how, if you're ego based, or, you know, it just be people that don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the one to call it out to say, oh, you don't deserve that. But for me, I'm not bowing down to nobody unless it's the most high. But it doesn't mean that I won't respect you. I do respect you. I will respect you. And I will always respect you. But kneeling down, that just ain't, that ain't, I don't know, like, somebody gonna be mad, but I'm not about to be bowing down. Only if you God, if you're God, I'll bow down to you. But if you're not, if you are, like, will I do that to my mom? My mom wouldn't want me to do that. I'm not gonna say my dad, but, or I'm not even gonna go into that. But my mom wouldn't want me to do that. And I don't think, if I don't think a person who truly believes in the Most High would allow anyone to want you to do that. So I'm not about to be kneeling down. I'm not about to be bowing down to, nah. I'm sorry, but it ain't about to be happening. Doesn't mean I don't respect you, but I just don't see myself bowing down to somebody that is not the Most High. Someone gonna be mad, but I'm not about to do that. I don't even want to do that to people who be like sitting on a damn like, if someone's sitting or standing on something and I'm looking up to you, talking to you, I feel that's so disrespectful. What makes us different? Is it because you may have more money than me or something? I mean, maybe so, but it's, even if I had more money than someone, and maybe I've never been in a position to be like really, really like rich or anything like that, but baby, I would never want you to bow down to me. Don't you ever get on your knees and bow down unless you my man and we getting it on somehow, some way. But me just allow, like, because I have more money or in a position of authority, I'm not about, I would never want anyone to bow down to me because I'm not, even though I may be successful, I'm not about to, I'm not God. So I wouldn't feel right. I don't see how people do that. But for me, I would not feel comfortable with someone bowing down to my feet. I feel that's kind of disrespectful. And I don't consider anyone any different. You may be different because you may drive a nicer car, you might have more money, but it doesn't make you better than me. It just makes you more successful because you've had certain opportunities. Because the thing is, I could be really successful right now, collective. I could be way ahead than the normal person if people left me alone. I could really be doing very well. I've had numerous opportunities where I could be so successful right now. And people know that shit, which is why I've been sabotaged so so many times. It's like people like, you ain't about, nope, you know what I'm saying? So here I am having to start over because people mad because I actually, it's not even potential. The potential ain't even a word. Okay? I know that I could really be successful if people left me alone. Because I am very goal driven. I'm very, very, I can do it, But people have really caused many setbacks for my life. And I can honestly say that, you know. But with that said, your success does not make you better because you got more money or you are this or you are that, you know. And even if you are successful, like just for me, I would just never, I would never want no one kneeling down at my feet. I just don't find it to be, I don't know. Amen. Nobody gonna stop what belong to you. Amen, Aisha. What up? What up, Winnie? Beautiful girl, you are not starting over. Trust and believe. Thank you, Jessica. I truly appreciate that, girl. You're investing in truth. Asheo, thank you. Blessed, you're blessed, and same to you. Listen here, yeah, I just wouldn't be feeling right kneeling to someone's feet or kissing their feet or bowing down. Nah, I'm not doing that, and I would never want anyone to bow down to my feet. Like, who do I think I am? Like, you better not do that. I don't feel comfortable. I don't want you doing that, okay? Don't you ever do that. When I speak to you, I want to be here. I want to look in your eyes. I want to talk to you because you're like me. You might got a little more money than me or a lot more money than me. But I don't find us to be any different because as long as you have like a pure heart or I don't know, you got blood running through your veins just like me, whether you're masculine or femme, you know what I'm saying? We are one and the same. You just may be a little either eviler, you may be egotistical, cocky, um, you may just not be ain't shit or something like that. But it doesn't mean that I don't deserve respect like you. Everyone deserves respect. So no one needs to be bowing down to nobody. No one needs to be standing up here while I'm down here and I have to look up at you and talk to you. Why don't you come down here so we both can see eye to eye and we both can talk? You know, because I don't like that. I don't like I don't like it. Like, you not about to, I'll do it, but in the back of my head, I'm really not liking that, and I'm looking at you sideways, like, you're horrible, dude. Like, it's just it does. I don't like that. But anyway, I just don't, man. Yep. Yes, child, keeping it real, period. Child of God. Amen. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't. And so you will never see me telling you to bend down and kneel to me. No. I don't care if I'm your mama, your daddy, your sister. Hell no. Like, don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that. And anyone who makes someone do that, like, I don't know. Like, for you to get someone to do that, it just kind of tells me that you're egotistical. And maybe it might be a part of a culture or something like that, but still, it's wrong. I don't care what culture it is. I don't like it. Anyway, with that said, because no one's better than nobody. And the people who do it, they be insecure, and they don't know their self, and maybe they feel they have to. But I'm not doing that. And the collective ain't either. So yeah, spiritual authority over worldly power. Honor and humility receiving legacy. One shows giving blessings, the other shows receiving blessings. Both together teach the true power flows through humility, honor, and alignment, not just status or control. I would feel like the humility would be you not allowing someone to kneel down or get on their knees to worship you, because it would be humiliating for me to even have someone do something like that. I would not feel good. I'll feel horrible. I'd be like, get up, my sister, my brother, because you are powerful and beautiful. I want you to get up and look me, talk to me like you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we say you're not on my level, it's spiritually, because you've not developed, you've not done no work. You're still egotistical, angry, mean-spirited, horrible, okay? It's a true difference between the two of us. And I would just hate to see where you end up in the end for making people do stuff like that. Does that mean that, like, are you putting yourself on a level of the Most High? I don't see how people do stuff like that. And don't kneel down to me, because I'm going to tell you to get up. I'm going to hug you, and we going to be talking face to face, because I'm not about to sit here and act better than nobody. When you know your worth, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. When you know your worth, you ain't got to have people do that, because you know your worth already. You don't need the extras. I know I don't need the extras. Don't give me extra unless it's needed. But I don't need you to be kneeling down to me, because I find that to be very uncomfortable. Okay? So it don't take all that from me. When you are fulfilled within, and you know thyself, you love thyself, and you already honor and worship thyself because of the God that live within you, it don't take all of that, you kneeling down to someone's feet. I wish someone would do that. Period. I would. if you don't get your behind, don't you ever do that. Like, I would shake you. Like, do not do that. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Please. You are never better. I'm not better than you. You should be kneeling down to yourself, kneeling down to God. Don't kneel down to me. That's horrible. Don't do that. I'm sorry. That just made me feel away. But yeah, guys. Let me get a last message and we out. I would never want anyone to kneel down to me. Like, ugh, no. Let go of judgment. Judging others only keeps you stuck in the past. Embrace compassion and release judgment. Amen. Clear entangled karma. Every relationship holds lessons. Break free from karmic ties that no longer serve your growth. Sit with your wound. Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Some healing begins when you're willing to stay with what hurts. And unlike the flow, when your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean space, cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. Anyway, I hope these messages have assisted you on your journey. Personal perspective on respect and humility. Share your thoughts. Analyzing Jacob's story to understand spiritual authority. Share your thoughts. Thank you, AI Summary. Get up, get ice cream. Period. I need ice cream. Girl, me too, child. I could do some ice cream right now. Embrace both light and dark. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for your growth. I shall. All right, guys. I'm going to give you a big hug, a big genuine hug. I just want to say I love you. I love those who love me. And for those who I struggle with, who constantly throw daggers, I'm learning to, understand you, understand how you feel. I'm learning to learn the lessons. I'm learning you, and I'm going to continue to learn you and understand you and learn how to react and keep my composure just as well as the collective so that we can know how to deal with people that are just not like us collective. Okay? So, yeah. It's lessons. We're all learning, right? We gotta learn it. Or else we just gonna be stuck and effed up. And I refuse to be stuck. Right, collective? We refuse to be stuck. We can't be stuck. We won't be stuck. Anyway, here's a huge hug and a kiss to all of you. Mwah. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later today. All right? Peace. And thank y'all for the love. I definitely appreciate you all being here. And I hope y'all come back tomorrow. I don't be knowing where y'all be sometimes. But I hope y'all hit the follow button, the subscribe, hit the bell so you guys get the notifications so y'all can come back on and listen to these messages. Anyway, good night and have a beautiful rest of your day. Here with you. Thank you, Aisha. And that's my name too. Yes. San Diego. Okay. All right. Well, good night, guys. Love and peace to you. Thank y'all. And thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Good night. Good night. Peace and love to you.